What is up, guys? Back in today with another reaction to Witch Watch, this time with episode 19, I believe. From what I remember from the preview, it looked like it would be an episode I really enjoyed. I quite enjoyed last week's episode with Shiki, especially the first half I thought was really cool. The paper spirit thing, yokai, whatever it was. But yeah, again, I don't exactly remember what was in the preview, but I remember liking the look of it. Let me know what you guys think about this one over in the comments. Leave a like on the video if you guys would like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. I've always thought Kuketsuki is an interesting name for, like, it's an interesting Japanese name for a vampire, isn't it? Kuketsuki. Oh. One of my favourite characters. It looks kind of ripped. What happened to it? Or is it just old? Do you guys ever have that class in primary school where you I think everyone maybe done this, where you like pour tea on like paper and make it look like a kind of old paper from like the 1800s or something? I always thought that was quite cool. Sorry, guys. This opening is so weird because I really don't like that portion just before this, but I really like this portion of the song. I want to see those two a bit more, the teacher and the artist. Like I said, there's just something really relaxing about it. Yeah, like 70–80% of that song is really good. It's just like 20% I don't like. So he actually stuck it back together all the way back then. Do you know what? This paper has held up quite well, hasn't it? Nice flash shirt right there. Oh, damn. Well, it's not something you want to talk about all too much, is it? So. No, you had one. At least. That sounds dangerous. I thought she might say something cute, like it was oh my god, a butt. I thought it might be something cute, like holding hands. That warm your hands up. Yeah, as mentioned, seems dangerous as fuck. Do you know what? This is probably the least dangerous. And I say that, but I was talking more as in, if you raise his internal temperature too much, you might genuinely just make the guy ill or kill him. Little kid butt, what it was. Hoping to see on a Sunday morning, but here we are. Funny enough, I bruised my butt yesterday. I fell over. I went to get a football from. They got kicked out, and I fell over a advertising board and sliced my finger, and fell on my ass, and my ass is bruised. So double injury from that one. Yeah, he's with a girl. You guys you're all hanging out with guys. Look at you, losers. Hmm. Go enjoy your sausage fest. I don't know how to describe it, but that kid's just got like a nasty nose. Like the nose is the main feature on him that makes him look nasty. A powerful nose. Always try to get them to do that when you're a kid, don't you? Always try and get them to go all the way around. Never happens, but I used to like that whole kind of swirl them around and unswirl. Although sometimes it pinch you, and that would really hurt. Manifestation. Yeah. No, I think it is. This is where she wrote the letter. Okay. So what I'm going to assume is it got ripped up by those kids. Then they had to stick it back together. Oh, there is some magic being imbued in this, like actual magic. I kind of was thinking more kind of not literally, but like the magic of relationships and so on. Yeah. Oh, is that a audition reference? Giddy 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 giddy. You say Billy Billy Billy. Maybe it's just like a Japanese sound effect thing. Probably more a Japanese sound effect thing, but maybe an audition reference right there. Yeah, get those kids. Get those nasty kids, Nico. Why would you fuck with someone like a witch? To be fair, like that's just absolute stupidity. think I mentioned this already, but whenever I used to go around my grandma's, we always like my auntie lived close by as well. And we used to go and visit her, and I always used to swear there was a witch that lived on the same street as her. I was always quite terrified to get out of the car. I think I remember seeing it one night near Halloween, like a witch kind of like figure in the in one of the rooms of someone's house as we drove by. And from then on, I was just it's just always assumed that there was a witch living on that street. And you can guarantee I didn't fuck about when I was there. Don't know if you guys have seen this movie, but The Witches, I think it's from like 1980 or 1990. But absolutely terrifying kids movie. And the witches literally like rip off their own heads and faces to unveil their kind of true form, and it's actually very horrifying. As a kid, probably still horrifying as an adult. It's a nice bit of backstory there, wasn't it? Eagle. I'm so not knowledgeable about this, so I don't even actually want to say it, but he's an ogre, and it's called Qigong, and that sounds like a Chinese word. I reckon it's named a Chinese word because of it's an ogre. This might be how the Japanese see the Chinese, maybe. I don't know. I know there's quite a bit of rivalry within the regions of Asia, so I think Solo Leveling, for example, had a few shots at Japanese people. I think I saw something again. I'm not too knowledgeable about it. But there was like I think it was like a chart of like the Japanese don't like the Chinese don't like the Koreans, and the Koreans don't like the Japanese, or something like that. Again, obviously not true for everyone, but just like as a kind of general kind of thing that maybe quite a lot of people yeah. So not to put any words or anything out here, but maybe he is called it's ogre Qigong because there's Chinese ogres maybe. Again, I'm not too knowledgeable about any of that, to be honest with you. I think I do. I think I have seen that, like in real life videos, like old Japanese people kind of like dissing and making remarks against like Chinese people and such. So maybe that is the case. Like I said, I'm really not too knowledgeable, but it feels like a bit like a diss here. Again, I just thought they were talking like figuratively here, but no, literally. Maybe she's literally made it so that they won't ever grow past friends. That'd be quite unfortunate, wouldn't it? You've cursed yourself to be friend zone for life. Would you call this a curse? I think you wouldn't until you wanted to develop the relationship. To be fair, actually, yeah. But yeah, you've actually friend zoned yourself. That's like a religion. What do you do? Because I don't think you'd want to affect it. Like he's had that since he was a kid. I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to fuck with that thing. That's something very dear to him. But something has to be done. Okay, why are we calling it a curse? Say a condition or something. Yeah, I feel like that's a bad decision because he's still be affected by it. So it's actually kind of pointless telling him, right? Maybe you get some. I can't remember what it's called, but you know the white stuff that you could put over writing. Maybe just change the wording a little. But that's actually that would be quite hard to do without making it very obvious, though. And all that. Just say yes. Just say I agree to every statement they say, and you'll be alright, bro. Didn't we have something similar to this earlier on? Yeah, we did. That would be a flower. Large pink. It's giant. Fucking hell. Nothing. Oh, right. Ladybugs. What ladybugs mean? I'm almost actually quite surprised she hasn't turned into a cat yet. Good idea. Good idea. This OST they're playing right now really reminds me of Persona 4. Holy crap. Didn't any of you guys hear that? I love that one as well. I love the soundtrack. Persona 4 is my favourite Persona game, to be fair. Although I've only played 3. I'm playing Persona 2 Innocent Sin at the minute, so we'll add that one to the list after, but I'm only about an hour the way through that one. And on my phone. But yeah, that really sounds like the tracks when you get I can't early on in the game when you end up going into the TV world, whatever it's called, the Midnight Channel. Wow, that was really evocative of that. Apologies, guys. But as I said, this I love the OST from that game. I would say 3's probably got the strongest soundtrack, but that is a close second. Yeah, this really sounds similar. Wow. Looks nice. What about it? What is it? What is it? Peanut. Nothing. Nothing. That sucks. Nothing. What's a caterpillar? Ah, yeah. You know what? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna make up. Wow, this episode is just on one story. I think this is the first time this has happened, apart from the two-parter stuff with Nico. We all know what caterpillars do, don't we? I love a caterpillar. I don't see them all that often though. I do remember once, side story here, when I went to Reading Festival, I got my friend's car and there just happened to be a caterpillar crawling on my leg that I took with me. It was really cool. Yeah, we all know what caterpillars do. They obviously cocoon up and then spring out as a wonderful um, butterfly or moth. So I think that says all, doesn't it? I think their love, his feelings are yet to blossom here. His feelings is yet to evolve because they can't evolve. So I like watching as well. I don't watch it all the time. I mean, I've only actually maybe ever seen it once, to be fair. But I really loved a video I watched the other day of a cocoon opening and the moth kind of coming out. It was really cool. All right, very different than what I got. But again, they evolve. They don't just caterpillars don't just stay as they are, do they? Listful. What does that mean? That sounds like I feel like making a lot of lists. I feel like writing down a lot of lists. I've felt like that before, to be fair. I sometimes feel like that when I do some ranking slash tier list videos, honestly. So maybe I have felt listful before. I'm not sure that's what it means though. So it's a beautiful moth. Oh yeah. This is so extravagant, bro. That's a butterfly. Why is it so extravagant? Oh yeah. So moth, butterfly, flower thing. whatever it is, it looks good. Oh yeah, it really was special, wasn't it? The others, ladybug, flower, fucking bees and dragonflies. This was this giant ass flower. Yeah, where were you? Yeah, this was so extravagant comparatively, wasn't it? Jesus, makes sense though. To be fair, I really like that backstory we got. I think this was definitely one of the best episodes. There wasn't too much comedy going on here, but I feel like it was one of the best because it strengthened the story we knew till now, kind of the past of Nico and Morihito, but also as its own kind of thing was pretty wholesome and nice as well, wasn't it? But yeah, really nice episode. Really nice episode. It was surprising that we had an episode fully focused on one story. I think they should do that more, to be honest. I think it fit really well. Sometimes with the whole kind of 6 minute segments, like chopped up into three stories, it does feel over quickly and not too kind of not sure if this makes sense, but it doesn't feel too like tangible. If you know what I'm saying, it doesn't feel too impactful because it's just like, oh, that was something. Move on to the next one. And I get it's just like a comedy kind of short stuff that doesn't really matter a massive amount, but you kind of hope it would feel a bit more important sometimes. So I would prefer if they had more episodes like this, honestly, and that maybe the comedic ones be a bit like this as well, where you actually have a longer comedic episode also alongside kind of longer, more serious ones. And it looks like that might be the case next episode. We usually have like three kind of titles, so the Lost Wolf and the Stray Cat sounds very promising. And you guys know I love Nemu, so looking forward to that one. And yeah, really good episode today. Didn't disappoint whatsoever. Again, I couldn't remember the preview, but I had a feeling it'd be a really good one. And yeah, I like the backstory here. Again, it was nothing majorly complicated or anything, but it was quite a powerful one. And then kind of expanding upon that in the second half. Just really good job again fleshing out the characters, fleshing out more of the backstory, and the kind of world of this. That they're in as well in ways. But yeah, I thought this done a really good job here. Love that end scene as well, of course. Let me know what you guys thought about this one though in the comments. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys would like, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date. It is quite funny though. I did think they were talking like figuratively about like the power of words and how powerful words can be and how they can affect you and how you can like manifest them and stuff. But no, literally was magic here. Yeah, again, thank you guys very much for watching. And have a good rest of your day.